lambs, and you have a few times, milk cows are separated, put some meal in the milk, stir it up. Why would we eat all these lambs? Go 50 bottles of your peanut with lambs, and you got buckets with put it in your baby, and then we would take it, get a bucket, and stick our hands down in the bucket, and then start and boy, at the end of the month,
my flexibility out.
Okay, we're doing a sound check quickly, I think.
Like I usually got the bone lambs, so I would feed them. And then if another ewe lost her lamb, they would skin the bum and then put it with that ewe, and you had to fake it out. Because you put the jacket on
skin
the
it,
They told me that they didn't plan to go for 4 years.
or she wouldn't accept it.
quite interesting.
It was in a band.
I'm not sure if they were in the band.
Betty
I
Rock.
know that's what he's in the band, and I know
I
that
had heard of it, I didn't know.
Dan.
She has 100 women.
Oh, yeah.
They knew each other, you know, they're 3 months.
I'm not that
You
young.
know, where you said, like that, you boys were a Featherhead
Check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound pretty good.
Check. We. And I can.
This band, or this band of thieves, there's only 2 of them. They're known as Packing the Mail. And Dan here's from over at Riverton. And Les, he's split between Du Bois and here, so he's got a house in both places. We pay him big bucks for this. Why don't y'all enjoy this? Packing the Mail.
You guys are, I'm tickled to death to be here, and I'm tickled to death to be part of this community. We've been here just a little bit over a year, and our place in Du Bois, of course, is still for sale. Dan and I have been playing music for probably closer to 50 years, 45, 50 years together. And we've had different careers. Dan's a petroleum engineer for years and years and years, and I was a welder in the oil field. That's where we met. We're out there visiting in the oil field. And Dan says, I play guitar. And I said, you just met a fiddle player. So it's kind of devolved after that. I'm going to tell a little bit on both of us. We're old. This is a senior house. We're just like everybody else. Neither one of us could hear with a squat anymore. And Dan here has been suffering with Alzheimer's now for how long? Do you remember? Anyway, when you're using your brain to make music, that part of the brain doesn't seem to be affected.
That's right, that's what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
and this guy has been one of the most gifted flat pickers I've ever been around in my life as far as playing what we do. He is, and still is, a dear friend and a wealth of old country material. That's why I keep him around. If I need another song, I say, Dan, what do you got in the file? So we're tickled to be here, and I'm gonna just open with a fiddle song and see where our balance. You wanna do Gold Rush off the top? Okay. I wanna explain this up. I got two fiddles up here. That's a concert tune one that gets played for most everything. This is something that old time fiddle players used to do. They would cross tune one. It's in a funny tuning, and it was easy to play for certain songs. This one in particular. So it's in the key of A. Huh?
A.
Yep. All right, we got that out of the way. Now you can tell them about what you're gonna say.
Well, I've got a whole lot of songs we'll do. I'm gonna pick out some of my favorites.
What do you play, man? And what key you doing? All right.
He's the danger. Don't you worry about me. It's all over now. Though I may be blue, somehow. Love can't be explained, can't be controlled. One day it's warm, and the next it's cold. Don't pity me, 'cause I'm blue. Don't be ashamed if I have to oh, kiss me one time ago. I understand. Don't you worry about me. Sweet, sweet, sweet love, I want you to be just as happy as I oh, when you love me. I'll never forget you, the sweet memory, but it's all over now. Don't you worry about me. When one heart tells one heart goodbye, well, one heart is free, and one heart will cry.
kind of tunes that Dan and I grew up with. Dan's dad was a player and a singer, and my dad was a fiddle player. And a lot of times in this part of the country where I grew up in Warren, Tennessee State Highway, over there, you'd show up for a dance, and the only thing that'd be there would be a fiddle player and a guitar player. And so the style that we have worked on and kind of evolved is very regional what we do. It's not really bluegrass, it's not really hard country, it's definitely not rock and roll, but it is Rocky Mountain. And I hope you guys enjoy it, because then we bring back a few memories. And once in a while, I get to sing besides talk and do harmonies. So, did you pick out another one?
I think I did.
And what did you pick out, sir? I forgot.
It's called I Overlooked New York.
Okay. Did we do that today already? That doesn't make any difference. Okay. The cool thing about working with Dan, and where he has Alzheimer's now, I can tell the same stories over and over, and it's just like a brand new one.
Happens all the time. New York, it is a flower, so tender. Well, the fairest lady of the land. It plays beside a blushing rose, and rose could not compare. And how are such as I to understand? I overlooked an orchid while searching for a rose. The orchid that I overlooked was you. The rose that I was searching for has proved to be untrue. The orchid now I find, my dear, was you. The rose has lost its color, but the orchid stays the same. I'm alone, the face is lonely. I didn't find the orchid I was searching for. Now I pay the price with bitter tears. I overlooked an orchid while searching for a rose. The orchid that I overlooked was you. The rose that I was searching for has proved to be untrue. The orchid now I find, my dear, with you. The orchid now I find, my dear, with you.
So we have friends in this community and people I've known for a long time. Our little place was up in East Fork Valley, which was where the Trial Lawyers College is. That's where Kip's dad and brother had their outfit up there. And Kip was up there too. And all the locals used to laughingly call that Trial Lawyers College a Trail Lawyers College. And they would put on their festive outfits sometimes, and they would jog up and down the road, the East Fork Road by our house out there on the place. And my wife of the day, she asked me, she said, "What are they doing?" I said, "They're trolling for grizzly bears." So one day I came home from work and there was this terrible noise under the bridge on the East Fork, and it was, she says, "What is that?" I says, "That's a grizzly bear." She says, "What's it doing down there?" I said, "It ate one of those trail liars that's trying to get the taste out of its mouth."
All right, I got a Hank Williams tune here. Can't go wrong with Hank Williams.
I believe it's C.
Hey, hey, good looking. cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, hey, sweet baby, don't you think, baby, we can find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. Now I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing is free. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Well, I'm free and ready, so we could go steady. How's about sailing all your time for me? No more looking, I know I've been cooking. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my big book over the fence. Buy me 1 for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with age. I'm writing your name on every page. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me?
We take requests, feel free to write them on the back of the 20 and send them up. Well, we can, if you got something down, I'm going with you, bud. That's why you're the lead singer, that's why they pay you all those bucks up there. What do you got?
Let's see, we got to this.
Oh, no. I don't want to do those. No, we already done those. I want to do the one where the little cabin has that chimney that swirls out of the air. The little cabin home with a
Oh,
chimney.
yeah.
What do you call it?
Little whitewash chimney. Isn't it?
Is that what, a little white chimney? Yeah, it's a little whitewash chimney. Is it live in your book? Ever since I've known Dad, he hasn't had to do this, but it's kind of neat. It's kind of like the Bible according to Dan and Seeley is right there in that book. It's right here.
We're in the key of G for the great.
Okay. Georgie girl. We haven't done this song in what, 3 years?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Where the Mississippi's flowing by the southern sunny shore, and the steamboat come on and run around the bend. There's a little old log cabin with a grapevine on the door, and a little whitewash chimney at the end. I'm going back to the place I love so well, to the folks who want me all around again. To that little old log cabin with a grapevine on the door, and a little whitewash chimney at the end. Well, when way up north where they told me I would find money hanging around like apples on a tree. But as my sweetheart told me, there was nothing of the kind, and the weather was so cold I thought I'd freeze. I'm going back to the place I love so well, to the folks who walk me all around again, to that little old log cabin with a grapevine by the door, and a little whitewashed chimney at the end. I can see the smoke rising from that little chimney top, and it welcomes me and greets me on the green. And I will start in running, and I know I'll never stop till I landed in that cabin on my feet. I'm going back to the place I love so well, to the folks who walk me all around again, to that little old log cabin with a grapevine on the door, and that little whitewashed chimney at the end.
Well, while Dan's looking up the next song, I'm gonna tell on myself what I did at the grocery store today. This happened. Chrissy wanted to bake, my wife, bakes the most wonderful carrot cake in the world. And she went in the cupboard and she says, I don't have any Wesson oil. Would you go to the store and get me some Wesson oil? I said, sure. So I grabbed Dan and I said, let's go to the store. So like the Blues Brothers, we headed off the local grocery store. I went down the aisle to find the Wesson oil, and I didn't know where it was. There was a gal standing down there with the outfit on. I said, where's the Wesson oil? And she says, well, what do you get? I said, I'm on a mission from God. She sent me here to get some Wesson oil. Well, she says, it's right down here. So I looked on the shelf, and there wasn't Wesson oil in that whole place. Not a thing. And I said, so I went and looked, I got my phone, I was gonna try and call out of the store, and I was calling the number, and I was talking to the gal that showed me where it was at. And she says, what are you doing? I said, I'm calling God. I'm trying to find out what am I gonna do? I said, do you want to talk to her when I get her on the phone? She said, oh no, I'm not talking to God. I've been in trouble this year. And she says, the phone won't work here. You have to go out in the parking lot. So I did. And I called back. And she says, it's just vegetable oil. Just go get some vegetable oil. So I did. So I went back in the store. The same little gal was there. And I said, where's the vegetable oil? Oh, there, right. It says Crisco. It said $9.89 for a little bottle of Crisco vegetable oil. And the little gal reached off the shelf. You gotta love this girl. She reached off the shelf, got this other bottle. It was the generic kind. She says, God will appreciate this. This is only $3.89. What do you got?
Okay, I got one here picked up from Ray Price from 1956.
This is the key of E.
Jen don't watch this, but it's hard to play it.
Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and the storm brewing in this heart of mine. This is no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not gonna sing on with me like this. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody, but when your heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another movement, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. So please take the treasured dreams I had for you and I, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday my crazy arms will hold somebody. Now I'm so lonesome all the time. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody. But when your heart keeps saying you're not mine, my troubled mind goes soon to another way. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. And that's why I'm lonely all the time.
I remember we were playing the senior center over in Lander, Wyoming years and years ago. I love Dan. He's like my favorite guy. He likes to play all these old country songs, kind of like. Anyway, we had seniors there, and he's playing one after another of these country songs. I looked at Dan and I said, Dan, these folks are old. They ain't dead. Let's play something up a little bit faster. So you want to do when the cat? What is your phone leaking?
Yeah, I'm throwing it over.
Okay, all right. You need to take a pill or something?
No, I'll just give it a bath.
Okay, all right. Let's do. When the cactus is in bloom, I did this the other night. I haven't done it in a while. And Kip said that you'd enjoy this. So if this thing falls out of the sky, it's all his fault. Huh?
Did you sing this thing?
I sing this.
You do it.
Yeah, all you have to do is play the guitar.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the key.
It's in the key of D.
D for angels?
Yeah, because I can't get over an A. Oh, I gave the tip off the whole song. Yeah. This is Jimmy Rogers song. Jimmy Rogers, huh? In the key of Dougie. Okay, I'm gonna do a little introduction, and when I get back, we'll be in the same key.
Oh, okay, all right. Do something new.
Stay with me. So, anyway, Jimmy Rogers was known as the father of country music, and he passed away in 1933 from TV. Anyway, all of that stuff was going on, but also in 1933 there was a lot of stuff going on in the U.S. There were 4 separate genres of American music that were given birth, give or take 18 months in 1933. Bob Wills started his Texas Playboys in 1933. That was the foundation for Western swing. Also out east, Mills Brothers fired up. Their dad had a barber shop in 1933. That would have been probably the forerunner of Motown. Also in 1943, Bill and Charlie Monroe started their band. Bill would become the father of bluegrass. And somewhere along the way, what we used to play a lot of, Bob Nolan, Tim Spencer, and Roy Rogers, a guy named Hugh Farr, started the Sons of the Pioneers, the foundation for Western music. So, also in 1933, for the people from Colorado, they invented the Zippo lighter. Evidently botched out legal in Wyoming. All right, get a key of D. Well, the cattle prowl and the coyotes howling on the great divide. I never done no wrong, it's the song is down the trail I ride. Well, the rabbits sing around at the prairie dog, don't you hear that mournful tune? When it's round up time, way out west, and the cactus is in bloom. Yodeling, yodeling. Yodeling, yodeling. Yodeling, yodeling. Well, we never had bad weather here, never here's where the sun shines best, out on the western plain. Some of the boys have gone away, but they will be back soon. When it's round up time, way up west, and the cactus is in bloom. Yodeling, yodeling.
What do you eat?
Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling. Yodeling, yodeling, Sun comes and the cowhead just call out every man. I throw my saddle on my old cow horse and drink my coffee from a can. When the sun goes down on the cattle trail, I'm gazing at the moon. When it's round up time, way up west, and the cactus is in bloom.
Hang on.
I can't get there. You know what? Danny, I have spotted a singer in the crowd. Yeah, little girl right here. I just heard her. You want to help us sing a song? Come on over here.
I don't know words.
You don't have to.
Is it cool water?
No. Come on up. You know it. You'll know it.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try.
Okay. Dan, as soon as he finds his words here, we're gonna do a tune called Flocks on the Road.
Oh, I
It
know.
was written by a British rock band, and a whole bunch of country guys wrote the darn thing. You gonna find that, Dale? We might have to do that. Looking at this book.
We may have to win this.
You can do it. I think you can. I think you can. So, what was your name?
Danica.
Denisa?
Danica.
Oh, Danica. Okay. Remember, you're working with old deaf guys.
Well, I speak up.
What?
I'll speak up.
Okay. So show Danica what she's gotta do.
I'm gonna say like a fox, and you're gonna go like a fox, and he's gonna go
Right at this light.
Okay.
Okay, do it again.
like a fox.
Like a fox.
Just 1, 2, 3, and then we end up
Just once.
Okay.
on the run. Here we go.
There you go.
Like a fox.
Like a fox.
Like a fox.
On the run.
On the run.
Okay, you're gonna kiss the song off. We'll be ready.
I'll try.
She walks through the hills, down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox,
Like a fox on the run.
Hey! Well, everybody knows the reason for it all. When woman tempted man down in paradise's hall. This woman tempted me, she took me for a ride. And like a weird fox, I need to play hide. She walks through the cornfield down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Here we go. Like a fox.
Like a fox on the run.
All right. Is there another verse? We'll drink a glass of
It's four of us and talk about the world and the friends we used to know. I see string of pearls, they put me on before the game is nearly over. Hounds at my door. She walks through the corn, leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her and left me to die like a fox on the run. Like a fox,
Like a fox
on the run. One more. Like a fox, on the run.
I don't do cool. That was fun. I have never played Fox on the Run with you in the key of A.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
He puts his harmony singer to the test when you're singing tenor in the key of A. It's somewhere up where Ralph Carter sings that all the time. No. Oh. Okay. Trouble? Trouble.
Oh. It is.
I left the viola. You know what? You want to do it on, let's do walls. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. You want to do this one first? How are you guys doing?
We're
We're coaching each other back. I thank you for the attention. And it's just been fun. So what are you doing? You're going to do Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain?
Yeah, we're going to do Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. This is a tune written by Fred Rose. He was a great publisher of country music when it first getting started. And it was first recorded by Roy Acuff. Who all knows who Roy Acuff is? Yeah. In the twilight glow, I see her. Blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kiss goodbye and parted, I will never meet you again. Love is like a dying ember, and the lonely memories remain. Through the ages I remember, blue eyes crying in the rain. Now my hair has turned to silver. All my life I've loved in vain. I can see the starry heaven. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again. In a land that knows no parting, blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
And before this evening's over, I don't know how many times Dan's gonna be able to come up here and visit with us again, but, he was famous for a song a long, long time ago called the Chicken Song. And he doesn't like to do the chicken song much in general audiences. But where this might be his last show with y'all, I might be able to talk him into doing the chicken song.
You better get a whiskey out there.
You might have to remind your fiddle player how this goes a little bit. I love this song, but I can never kick it off. How's it go?
The wind is blowing across the mountain and down on the valley where it sweeps the grave of my darling. When I die, where I want to go, but send the angel for my darling and take her to that home on high. I'll wait my time out here on earth now and come to you when I die. I hear a voice out in the darkness, it moans and whistles to the dawn. I know it's my sweetheart calling. I hear her through the walls of time. Lord, send the angel for my darling and take her to that home on high. I'll wait my time out here on earth, love, and come to you when I die. Our names are carved upon the tombstone. I promise you before you die. Our love will forever be darling. When we rest side by side, Lord, send the angel for my darling and take her to that home on high. I'll wait my time out here on earth, love, and come to you when I die, and come to you when I die.
No. You're not gonna slip out of the chicken song.
Was that the only picture song?
What song do you, you've done this so many times, you should be able to do this one. Sorry, I blew up. What key do we do this? The chickens, it's gotta be
That's D.
D. That sounds like a good chicken song to me.
I don't think D's gonna work.
Oh. We could do it in a Spanish key.
G sounds great.
G, yeah, all right. That sounds good. All right.
We had these chickens, no eggs would they lay. We had these chickens, no eggs would they lay. My wife said, honey, we're losing money. And it ain't funny, no eggs would they lay.
What's the next word?
We had to get a rooster, I think, don't you?
We had this rooster. No, what is it? My wife said, honey, we're losing money. And it ain't funny. No.
You're gonna have to look this one up.
Chrissy's got it.
What?
That rooster's funny.
Oh, the rooster's funny. The rooster's funny.
My wife said, honey, your rooster's funny. And we're losing money. And we're losing they lay. One day these chickens came into our yard. And they caught that rooster completely off guard. He's laying hens now, just like he used to. He's a good old rooster, he's back in our yard. He's laying hens now, just like he used to. He's a good old rooster, he's back in our yard.
Okay. You forgot about the cow.
Yeah, I did that too.
I don't know if there's any pigs in that or not, but it was a long story, and there was a very feisty little rooster that was involved in all of it. So what are you doing now? No, yeah, you'll do that.
Gee.
Right.
From green Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, flowing mountains to the south hill by the shore. You're mighty tall and handsome, and you know quite well but all. She's a regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roll, as she rides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the winds of the whistles call. You're traveling to the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Now the eastern states are dandy, so the people always say, from Louisville to Montgomery and Chicago by the way. From hills of Minnesota where the rippling was small, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands to the hills and by the shore. In the mighty rush of the engine, hear the notes and bubbles fall. You're traveling to the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. You're traveling to the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball.
So I don't get to do this very often. I mean, there's a lot of great fiddle players in this community, but I want to be a fiddle player. So let's do Beaumont Rag in the key of D. Unless Chrissy wants to hear another one. Just do it.
David.
God said it was okay to do this one. You know what? We did one this afternoon I'd like to do. It's about the Gibson brothers. Dan, remember the Gibson brothers? No, I ain't got, what, it starts with 8.
And I got something coming to me.
Yeah, can you find that? What do you want to do?
This is once a day. This is a tune from Connie Smith. You remember her? She was a great country music singer. It was written by Bill Anderson. It's called Once a Day. When you found somebody new, I thought I would forget you for then I thought the time is taking all the pain away. Until now, I'm never once a day. Help me out. Once a day, all day long. And once a night, from dusk to dawn. The only time I wish you were gone is once a day, every day, all day long. I'm so glad I'm not like the guy I one time. He lost the one he loved and slowly lost his mind. Laid around and cried his life away. Lucky me, I'm only crying once a day. Once a day. all day long. And once a night from dusk to dawn, the only time I wish you were gone is once a day, every day, all day long. Is once a day, every day, all day long.
I'm excited to play here. We haven't featured any of your yodeling yet. Featured any of your yodeling?
Oh, yodeling.
Now, we do one that has chaos yodeling in it. And it's called In the Jailhouse Now. Is that in your, yeah,
Which one is it?
In the Jailhouse Now?
Oh, yeah, I think we do that.
Oh, gosh, kids, you gotta love this book up here. Wait a second, no, I'm gonna share this with the crowd. I'm gonna share it with the crowd. Wait a second, wait a second. Obviously, I don't know. Huh? We were gonna do In the Jailhouse Now to keep D. And I'm gonna sing it. You don't have to worry about it. So you don't have to remember the words.
In G?
In D, and then keep doggy. There you go. That's something about, the art director would know about this. I just feel it. Nothing about In the Jailhouse Now?
Oh, yeah.
Key D. D as in doggy.
D.
That key. That's a gear shifter for a guitar right there. That's what a gear shifter. You know why fiddle players don't have those? We don't fret. Well, I had a friend named Ramblin' Bob. He used to cheat, gamble, and rob. Thought it was the smartest guy in town. Well, I found out last Monday they locked him up on Sunday. They got him in the jailhouse way downtown. Where is he? He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, he's been there once or twice for playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse. That's what that chaos was. I need Well, he used to like to play poker, beat up a whist to the euchre. Shooting dice was his greatest game. Well, now he's down in jail. No one pushed his bail. And the judge done said that he refused to find where is he, kid? He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, he's been there once or twice for playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. All right.
Now, don't hurt yourself.
Well, you can start with your arm. You know, just for that, I'm gonna make you sing the last verse. A sweet little girl named Chrissy, I think that's what that is.
Well,
Sweet little girl named Chrissy.
I don't remember.
All right, I went out last Tuesday with a cute little gal named Chrissy. I told her I was the smartest guy in town. Well, we started to spend our money. She started to call me honey. We took in every cabaret in town. Where are we? We're in the jailhouse now. We're in the jailhouse now. Well, I've been there once or twice for playing cards and shooting dice. We're in the jailhouse now. Let's take it out. I need a
You did a good job.
You know what?
I love their yoga.
Fade love.
Sure. Faded love. Good enough. All right, here we go. Some parts of the country, this is known as the Texas National Anthem. Lamar is from Texas. That's why he just sit by himself with that funny smell that's over there. It's all good. As I read the letter that you wrote to me, it's you that I am thinking of. As I read the lines that mean so much to me, I remember our meeting. I miss you, darling, more and more every day. As heaven would miss the stars above. With every heartbeat, I'll still think of you and remember our faded love. As I think of the past and the pleasures we had, as I watch the mating of the dove, it was in the springtime when you said goodbye. I remember our fading love. I miss you, darling, more and more every day. As heaven would miss the stars above. With every heartbeat, I'll
I'll still think of you and remember our faded love. And remember our faded love.
I asked. Yeah, we did that. Yeah. But I asked, what is your name anyway, Mitch? Anyway, I asked that guy. Oh, yeah. How long we wanted to play? He says, can you do 45 minutes? I said, standing on our heads. Are you guys having a good time?
Yeah.
Do you want us to play a little bit longer? I mean, if y'all want to go home and say, go out and sleep on the couch or whatever, that'd be fine. As far as I know, we haven't opened fire in the Middle East yet. So pray for everybody that's over there. And we won't have to. What do you got, Dan? No, we haven't done that one. What key you got?
G for great.
Okay.
From 1941. Memories that linger in my heart. Memories that make my heart go cold. Someday they'll begin to home. And my blue again will turn to gold. When my blue turns to gold again. And the rainbow turns the clouds away. When my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms again. The lips that used to thrill me so, your kisses were meant for only you. Maybe we will share them all again. My golden age of memory. When my blue moon turns to gold again. And the rainbow turns the clouds away. When my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms to stay. You'll be back within my arms to stay.
I love playing against Dan's vocals here, and I've played with a lot of vocalists and instrumentalists. And your job as a flute player, your job is when the vocalist has that deer in the headlight look because he's forgot the words to the song. You're supposed to play a fill right there. He doesn't make me do that very often. He's really good about it. It's kind of sweet, really. But what do you got now? Oh, let's do something.
Okay.
Okay. Chrissy, what would you like to hear, partner? You went for the hardcore. You never want to call on God. That's what they're going to pull up. Oh, that worked. I'm going to get somebody down there. I wouldn't bet on it, Dan. He says, I found one that you guys are gonna recognize. I said, have you looked at the same house I've been playing for? We got. Oh, my word. Okay, all right, but wait, that's C?
I think it's a C.
I don't think so. You got it wrong? I think it's a C. It's a C. It's a C. It's in the Spanish key. C? Ah! That is a C. C. My name is Jose Jimenez.
I'm put two hearts of blue. What those 5 foot two has anybody seen? My gal turned up close to dark. Heard of one of those. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into a 5 foot two covered diamond rings and all those things, well, you bet your life it isn't her. Well, could you, has anybody seen my girl? On the 2 lines of blue, what those 5 foot two, has anybody seen my gal? Turn the pose down, bring a silver those, has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into a 5 foot two covered in purple, diamond rings and all those things, well, you bet your life it isn't her. Has anybody seen my gal?
You know you should have thought about that before you sat down. What? She wanted to know if I ever brought around to it. I was looking in my pocket. I have one. There's a round to it.
Yeah. All right.
So when we get there. Yes, let's do that and then we'll wrap this. Okay.
All right. This is a tune written by a friend of mine over in Gillette. His name is Cal Wimlin. He came up with this wonderful song about Wyoming. It's called Under the Wyoming Moon. G. Me and an old cowboy were out riding herd. My collars turned up to the cold. He told me of a girl he known in Cheyenne. All but that was over 40 years ago. He said, now I'm turning 60, still riding herd, and you know all that I've got to show. skin that's like leather, and an old Mexican saddle, and a pocket watch, but I think it's made of gold. But there's a coyote somewhere out on the prairie, singing an old ancient tune. The wind is waltzing through the cottonwood trees out under the Wyoming moon. The Powder River runs muddy, just like my coffee. I like it thick, I like it black. Going to take my life for anybody. I like it finer right where I'm at. 'Cause there's a coyote somewhere out on the prairie, singing an old ancient tune. The wind is waltzing with the cottonwood trees out under the Wyoming moon. Then he looked over at me, said with a smile, a cowboy's life can be a hard road to hoe. Now the pay ain't no good, summers are hot, winters get mighty done cold. But there's a coyote somewhere out on the prairie, singing an old ancient tune. The wind is waltzing with the cottonwood trees out under the Wyoming moon.
I think it's in the book of, no, I'd be toward the backside of the book that's closer to the end, would be like Revelations. Yeah. Looking at G.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, moving like the breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Welcome, mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miners, ladies, trained to the water, carpenters, painted on the sky, makes me take the moonshine, teardrop in my heart, country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Welcome, mama, take me home. Country road, take me home, down country road. Well, thank you, folks. We've had a great time. Hope you enjoyed the music.
Singing on the side. Really good. Might have to practice, yeah.